Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Still going to focus on solving inequation, but specifically case 3 that deals with inequation containing multiplication. Please remember to share, like, and subscribe. So let's look at example 1. Example 1, we have 3x is less than or equal to 9, right? Now 3x here means 3 times x, and our objective is to get x by itself, which is the variable. So this 3 is what we call the coefficient of x. So we don't want this 3 beside the x. So we can do the opposite to transfer this 3 over to this side, which is to divide both sides by 3. So that is step 1. How would you write that? This is how you would state it in your book, as 3x over 3 is less than or equal to 9 over 3. Then what are you going to do next? Step 2, you're going to simplify. When you simplify, that will give you your result. So here you can see that 3 divided by 3 would be 1, and 1 times x would be x. And 9 divided by 3 would give us 3. So therefore, our solution is x is less than or equal to 3. Sometimes you may be asked to state your solution as a solution set. So this is how you would state it, right? And remember that the bracket means the set of these two dots means such that, and the entire statement here is read the set of all x's such that x is less than or equal to 3. Also, sometimes you're asked to represent your solution on a number line. This is how you would represent your solution in this case. Note that 3 is a part of the solution. That means you use a closed circle, right? And it says x is less than or equal to 3. So you're looking for the values on your number line that are less than or equal to 3, which would be 2, 1, 0, and so on. So this is how you would represent it. Now to example 2, we have 5x is greater than or equal to 10. Remember again, the objective is to get the variable by itself. Remember that this 5 is multiplying the x, so the operation originally is multiply. If we want to transfer this 5 to the other side, we need to do the opposite. So step 1, we're going to divide both sides by 5. How would you state that in your book? Then this is how you would state it, as 5x all over 5 is greater than or equal to 10 all over 5. Then what are you going to do next? You're going to simplify. When you simplify, you're going to end up with your solution. So as you can see here, 5x divided by 5 will just leave you back with x, and 10 divided by 5 will just leave you back with 2. So your solution is x is greater than or equal to 2. Sometimes you're asked to represent your solution as a solution set. So hence the solution set is the set of all x's such that x is greater than or equal to 2. And sometimes you're asked to represent it on a number line. And this is how you would represent it on a number line, right? Note, because it says x is greater than or equal to 2, it suggests that 2 is a part of the solution. So you use a closed circle, which is just a circle that is shaded, right? Now to example 3, we have 2x here is greater than 6. Again, the objective is to get the variable by itself. Remember, 2x means 2 times x. So in order to transfer this 2 to the other side of this inequation, then we need to do the opposite, which is step 1. divide both sides by 2. How do you state that in your book? This is how you would state it. So it would be 2x all over 2 greater than 6 all over 2. Then what would you do next? You're going to simplify. When you simplify, what do you get? You will get x is greater than 3, as you can see here. Then your solution set would be the set of all x's such that x is greater than 3. And you can also represent your solution on a number line. So note here how you would represent it, and note that this time you would use an open circle because x is greater than 3 suggests that 3 is not a part of the solution, right? So this is how you would represent your solution. And then to example number 4. So you have negative 5x is greater than or equal to 10. Does the principle change? No. Negative 5x means negative 5 times x. So in order to transfer this negative 5 to the other side, then we're going to do the opposite, which is to divide both sides by negative 5. How would you state that in your book? This is how you would state it, as negative 5x all over negative 5 is greater than or equal to 10 over negative 5. Now, there is something that I need to point out. Whenever you divide by a negative number, you must always remember to flip the sign, right? So for step 2, what you're actually going to do, you're going to simplify and flip the sign, right? So remember that dividing by a negative number means that you should switch the sign. So what would be your answer then? It would be x is less than or equal to negative 2. So note here that the sign has been switched, right? Now, your solution set would be the set of all x's such that x is less than or equal to negative 2. And then you can also represent your solution on a number line. So if you represent your solution on a number line, you would use a shaded circle here, and then you draw your arrow like this. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and do enjoy the rest of your day. So to show that you fully understand those examples, here I have 7 questions. Please feel free to solve these questions. Thank you.